The update that dropped on our desk is troubling, and I want to share it with you guys. We are hearing from some quarters that, oh, it seems somehow they have been able to get Primeboy to say certain things about what happened between him and Mohbad. Now, we are not for Primeboy, neither are we for Mohbad's father or for Wunmi or all of that trash. We are for justice for Mohbad, meaning anybody who should be dealt with. Anyone that is attached to the demise of Mohbad must be called out. Such person must be examined under the microscope. We have nothing to protect here. We have no personality to cover. We have no image to protect. We don't care about who anyone is on this matter. The most important is that justice is gotten. Now, we heard that there is this man that has infiltrated justice for Mohbad long time. This person is making friends with pro-justice for Mohbad and anti-justice for Mohbad. What do I mean? Those that are with Wunmi and whoever, they are the anti-justice for Mohbad. Then we have the pro-justice, those that are for justice for Mohbad. This man connects both together, offering them money. Where he got this money from, we don't know. He offers them money. And such persons are dangerous people. We even heard that this man is the one that gave Primeboy the SUV that takes him back and forth from his abode down to the court. And once in a while, the man drops money into his account. Primeboy said he cannot walk around freely ever since this incident. His life is at stake, at risk, and he's trying to clean himself from whatever it is. But back in those days, when it didn't appear as if Primeboy was going to be nailed permanently, when he did not understand what was happening, he was talking about putting Mohbad under the soil, let them bury him. To him, he felt if Mohbad is buried, maybe. But when he realized that this is going to be placed upon him, when he understood the enormity, that it is him and the nurse that will be going down, he started talking about justice. Let us fight. Let us tear it apart. Let us make it big. Let us expand. Oh no, justice for Mohbad. He started talking because now he understood the assignment of Cynthia Adebanjo and the rest. He understood that for justice in their own part to be gotten, someone must go down. And that person, they have already put out wanted on that person to make it appear as if that person is on the run, as if that person is guilty. Then the nurse, because they understood the part of the nurse that it can be tricky, till today, the nurse has never attended the coroner inquest. What you're about to hear will shock you. Like I said, it seems Primeboy, I don't know what they've told him. I don't know the promises they've given to him. I don't know how much they said they are putting in his account. But what we are hearing is a bit strange. Do not forget to like and share. Do not forget to tap on the subscribe button.
So people live there. So that is not negotiable. And then secondly, I want us to know that it's not Samlary Lolomo. Everything that has happened in Justice for Mohbad has shown that it is not Samlary Lolomo. Samlary Oniemi does not have the wherewithal, does not have the political influence to put us on our toes for the past 13 months. Baba Liam Ololomo, Ọba tó ń wọ agbádá sórí ṣòkòtò, tó ń wọ agbádá sórí canvas Ololomo. So don't let us be swayed. Ẹ má yẹ ká máa pẹ̀lú ọ̀bọ ká máa fi jẹ́ ìwòrà. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń sọ pé Samlary yẹn wọ́n ti gbọ́ ọ́dí òpin Samlary Lolomo, pé bóyá Ololomo ni ẹjọ́ wọ́n gbé yín tàbáyé ni o. Wọ́n ṣe iṣẹ́ ọpọlọ lé yín lórí ni o. Wọ́n tó dẹ̀ sọ pé ẹyọgúkọ yà thank God ẹyọgúkọ bàbá Liam ẹyọgúkọ ọba kò níbẹ̀ ṣé wọ́n ti fún yín lówó ní tẹ́fí nípa ẹyọgúkọ ọba kò nínú ọ̀rọ̀ DNA báwo la ṣe máa yọgúkọ ọba tó máa di fún yín lówó ẹlọ́dọ́ wọn padà orúkọ ọba ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ títí ayé ni orúkọ ọba ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ títí ayé for sure kò sí nǹkan tó lè yọgúkọ ọba kò ń bẹ̀ na distraction àwọn òde fọ́ rárá àfọ́ Baba Liam òun ló lọ́mọ òun ló ń dá wà rìbòrìbò láti joy our gallant gladiators and gallant generals àfọ́ fún gbogbo yẹn bàbá Liam òun ló lọ́mọ o sọ ẹjọ́ ẹ má gbé wa lọ travailler ẹ má gbé wa lọ síbi tí a fẹ́ lọ rárá so tẹ́ bá ti gbó lọ bàbá Liam ẹ lọ dó wọn padà o alágbádá bàbá ọba òun ló ní Liam o òun dẹ̀ ló ń dà wá ṣìbòṣìbò láti jọ ẹ̀ kì í ṣe Samlary o Samlary ò ní kọ́bọ̀ kò ní owó tó lè fi dà wá ríboríbo o ẹni wọ́n kù dáró o wọ́n kù dáró ẹni rẹ tó lọ àìpẹ́ ẹnu Primeboy ti kó bá nìyẹn o èmi I don't give a hoot o about what happened to Primeboy o I don't give a F about that I don't give a F I'm telling you I don't have any empathy for him ẹni òròfó òun ló fi parẹ́ nǹkan tó mọ̀ jẹ òun ló ṣekú pa that's not my problem bó kó sọ pé òun lòun gún Mohbad ìfà bó Primeboy kó sọ lójú píàsì pé òun lòun gún Mohbad pa that's the problem of Primeboy one thing we know ni pé ẹni tó bá pa Primeboy ẹni tó bá pa Mohbad ó gbọ́dọ̀ lọ sí that is our own tó ní Primeboy bá ti lọ sọ pé òun lòun pa Mohbad àlàlà ńláńlá èyí sí nǹkan tó kan vengeance pẹ̀lú yẹn o and I know most of the gallant generals and gladiators kò sí nǹkan tó pọ́n kàn wọ́n náà pẹ̀lú yẹn rárá they don't give a F nǹkan tó máa jẹun ló pa I could remember when this Primeboy came out tí wọ́n sọ pé kó lọ sọ́dọ̀ Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ òun àti ọ̀rẹ́ wọ́n sọ pé Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ rádaràda wa àní lọ sẹ́niwé wọn bí Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ dá kó wá sí Kòròdú wọ́n ṣe ń dánu nìyẹn ìgbà tó yá wọ́n tún ní pé ẹ má lọ sin ọmọ bí wọ́n tún sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ Primeboy àtọ̀rẹ́ tún sọ pé báwo ìkẹ́ má lọ sin ọmọ so ìgbà tó jẹ́ wá ti já wípé wọ́n fẹ́ forí ẹ̀ fún àgbọn olùwàṣẹ̀mọ̀ pé ó yẹ kó máa jà tó bá dẹ̀ wù tó bá fi ọwọ́ rẹ̀ kọ́lé tó tún fi ẹ̀yìn ọwọ́ ẹ̀ tó tún fi dànù wọn ló ní pọ́blẹ́mù yẹn àwọn ògbésẹ́ náà àwọn ẹ̀fà pariwo pé Primeboy là ń jà fún tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ àwọn platform tó sọ pé Primeboy làwọn ń jà fún àwọn lóṣorí ibú àwọn ló mọ̀ àwọn lè rádaràdá bá àwọn ní kó máa sọkún pé Primeboy ti fẹnu kó bá rẹ̀ na then sabi that one is not our own palaba ó ti fẹnu ara rẹ̀ ó ti sọ rẹ̀ di elúlu ni tó fẹnu ara rẹ̀ pòjò tó bá dín fipò lòún gbọ́n jù pé kò sẹ́ tó gbọ́n tóun bó ṣe máa rí fún nìyẹn ìdí wọ́n gbé jíìpù tí ẹ̀ ń dì wọ́n fún ẹ lówó wọ́n fún ẹ ní kọ́pọ̀kọ́pọ̀ sàpò ó wá lọ ṣe bí wèrè kánínú ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Excuse me, Mr. Vengeance, nobody confirmed that o kò sí ìṣèyàn tó ti confirm so as in just rumor ni o so ẹ má tí bá wọn kárí ẹ ṣe ti gbọ́ kó má di pé kinní tó máa gbé kiri just rumor ni o so ti confirm o so you can say that pé kinní kan.
wọ́n ti ń gbé mẹ́sẹ̀gì káàkiri wọ́n ti àwọn onímẹ́sẹ̀gì bú àwọn tó ti sọ fún tó ti confess tó ti lẹ́nu tó mi tẹ̀ understand wọ́n náà ti ń gbé kiri as usual bọ́n ṣe ń fọwọ́dù mẹ́sẹ̀gì kiri.
General Comfy ìyẹn ò tiẹ̀ kì í ṣe pọ́lẹ́mù tèmi kí ni mo sọ mo ní tó bá di fi ẹnu ara ẹ̀ tó bá di fi fa wàhálà fún rẹ̀ dáwọn àwọn palaba káwọn fámìlì ẹ̀ kán máa kí àwọn fámìlì ẹ̀ kú ìdárò ni kán máa kí wọn kú ìdárò ni we don't give a F about Primeboy I'm telling you ẹni tó pa Mohbad là ń fight fún tó bá dé sọ pé òun ló ń pa Mohbad so be it I don't give a F about him and the Mohbad ni my own concern anybody tó bá ti lóun ló ń pààyàn àbí òun lòun ń báyàn jà náà yín sàbí nǹkan tó máa jẹ ló pa tó ń jà fún àwọn ìyá àti bàbá ìlú orí platform nìkan máa sunkún me I don't give a damn about that one thing I know ni pé anybody tó bá lọ́wọ́ ní orúkọ Mohbad kó na bá lọ ni anybody tí bàjẹ́ I don't care anybody tí bàjẹ́ I don't care.
into politician and àwọn náà dẹ̀ wà ní orí oyè for now APC tó máa ń tirí sí ń ṣe ẹjọ́ àǹfààní fẹ́yìn tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ olè lójú páálí àǹfààní fẹ́yìn tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ máa ṣe ajá òǹgbà lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run lójú páálí ẹ ṣáà kọ́ńtàtì ọmọ àǹtírísí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wá lè rí ọmọ àǹtírísí lélẹ́yìí o ẹgbọ̀dọ̀ àǹtí wa àfòbòjágún gbogbo lẹ́kì ìfòbòjágún wọ́n ti fòbòjágún kó tó ní pàṣírí wọ́n tú wọ́n fẹ́ gbọ̀nà Ìbàdàn lọ wọ́n fẹ́ lọ kọ̀ǹtínú àfòbòjágún bẹ̀ bá a ṣe rí àwọn afàdúrà jagun bẹ́ẹ̀ náà la ní àwọn àfòbòjágún Wunmi wàá kọ́ pápátí ọmọlọ́mọ sílẹ̀ ó lè lè kọ́ ọmọ yẹn kó o tún sọ pé o tún fẹ́ jogún ẹ̀. Who born your papa? Ṣé you dey crazy ni? Ṣé o crazy ni? Àwọn kówèrè tó lè máa tẹ̀lé ẹ ló lè máa gbá free fún bí Tọ́lá ní ẹ̀gbọ́n Egbére, Tọ́lá ní àgbà ẹni lọ́wọ́ Egbére tí yẹn tẹ́ Egbére ti tá láṣẹ tí yẹn kàn ń sunkún kiri àmọ̀gbà tó ń rẹ́rìn-ín yàtọ̀ sígbà tó ń sunkún. Àwọn yẹn ló lè fomi ẹ̀bà kó lómi ọbẹ̀ jẹ lẹ́yìn. Ọmọ àǹtí rí sí gba ọmọ ẹ o, gba ọmọ ẹ lọ́wọ́ àfòbòjagun aláìwá ọmọ yín a ní àwa, including Mohbad. Mohbad have already said this before he died. Mohbad said, what is the secret behind that fine boy? Nǹkan tí Mohbad, legend Mohbad wá sọ nìyẹn o. Ọmọ àǹtí rí sí ẹ má gbé Jagunlabi, ẹ má gbé jàǹdùkú yín sí orí property ọmọ ọlọ́mọ. No wonder tí Mohbad kú tó máa àǹtí rí sí tó lọ sọ fún Wunmi pé kó fi ìka ọmọ òun kó fi tẹ gbogbo property so that gbogbo ogún ọmọ àǹtí rí sí á lè jẹ́ ti ọmọ àǹtí rí sí. Àǹtí rí sí ìjọba wa pe ọmọ ẹ̀ sọ́dọ̀. Eléyìí tọ́mọ ẹ̀ ṣe nílé ayé yẹn náà ti tó. Eléyìí tọ́mọ ẹ̀ dáná ayé yẹn náà ti tó. Ọmọ àǹtí rí sí lọ́bẹ̀yẹ rẹ o, lọ́bẹ̀yẹ rẹ àwa ò wá níbí báyìí mọ́. Lọ́bẹ̀yẹ rẹ kéde wá bí gbé ọmọ jàǹdùkú yín lọ. Ọmọ tó jọ every ọmọ yẹn jọ gbogbo Adam tọ́lọ́run dá sórílẹ̀-èdè alàyè. Òun ni ọmọ àǹtí rí sí jọ. Ọmọ àǹtí rí sí ìwọ náà lọ ṣe DNA tiẹ̀. Bóyá wọ́n ti kó páńpẹ́ sọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ọmọ lẹ̀ pa. Torí ti yín náà ṣe kọ́, wọ́n ti kó páńpẹ́ sọ́wọ́ ọmọ àǹtí rí sí. Ìwọ náà lọ ṣe DNA kó o mọ̀ pé Wùmí ti bá tìyẹ jẹ́, àfòbòjagun ti bá tìyẹ jẹ́. Kò síbi tí ò kì í tanná fún, kò síbi tí ò ti lè jagun. Ogun Mọdákẹ́kẹ́ ó wà ń bẹ̀, Òbò ẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀, ogun Lẹ́kí ó wà ń bẹ̀, ogun Ifẹ̀ ó wà ń bẹ̀, ogun wo náà tún jà ń gbà yẹn o, ogun Bìní ó wà ń kò sógun tí òbò Wùmí ò kì í lọ.
Ṣé àbúrò ikú, ṣé ìránṣẹ́ ikú competition ni?
Ìránṣẹ́ ikú o. Kò yé mi kí ló ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ wa.
Ìgbà tí God protection sọ pé petition, mo rí pé ó sọ̀rọ̀ nípa petition nísìn. Ó ní petition tó kọ.
Nǹkan tẹ̀mí sọ ni wípé petition tí ọmọ àǹtí rí sí kọ, ó kàn mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ jẹ́ kí orúkọ Aládé Wúrà wà ń bẹ̀ ní ẹ ti understand. Ó mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ jẹ́ kí orúkọ bàbá Aládé Wúrà wà ń bẹ̀. Kì í ṣe Aládé Wúrà ò sí nínú sí ìyẹn. Wọ́n kàn mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ forúkọ ẹ̀sìn dítì pé wọ́n ti gbé àjẹkù ọmọ àǹtí rí sí fún honourable ẹ ti understand. So ìfẹ́ ọ̀nà fi ní impact láti forúkọ Aládé Wúrà sí.
Tí àǹtí rí sí bá fẹ́ kó òun tó bá fẹ́ kó òun fọwọ́ rọrí, tó bá fẹ́ kó òun máa sùn re ní ibi tá a bọ̀rọ̀ dé báyìí. Tí àǹtí rí sí bá fẹ́ kí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìyá ọba ṣe sọ wípé kọ́ lòun fọ̀run kẹ́, tí àǹtí rí sí bá fẹ́ kọ́ lòun fọ̀run kẹ́ òun kó yá tètè mú ọmọ ẹ̀, kó yá tètè mú èṣù lálù ògiri òkò tó bí sáyé, ìjọ̀gbọ̀n tó bí sáyé, ìránṣẹ́ ikú tó bí, kó yá tètè fi kú pa, kó tètè lagimọ́ lóru kó wá bá òun ní kíákíá. If not, a máa porí ẹ̀ ní àníṣọpọ̀ ti kú toró mọ̀ yìí pé ó mọrú ọkọ tó ní kó tó ní, ó mọrú ọkùnrin tó jẹ́ kó tó lọ fẹ́, ó mọrú ọkùnrin tó ní, ó mọrú ọkọ títí tọkọ òun jẹ́ kó tó lọ fẹ́, kó tó lọ fẹ́ kó tó di pọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní produce kí wọ́n produce rádaràda kó tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní wọ́n produce destruction sí Nàìjíríà. Imagine kọ́ sọ pé ṣe ni wọ́n pa bàbá Samlary sí street, ipé rúwa jàǹdùkú rúwa pànìyàn tí bàbá Samlary hù, ipé rúwa yẹn náà ni Samlary túra sẹ̀lé. Tí àǹtí rí sí tí ó bá ti fẹ́ kọ́ lòun fọ̀rùn kẹ́ òun kọ́ òun sùn rẹ̀ níbi tó wà yẹn kọ́ yá lágbímọ́ Samlary lórí kó mú sọ́dọ̀.
tó Samlary bá ló gbà lọ́wọ́ bàbá ẹ̀ ni òwú.
Imagine ó tún ti ṣe gẹ̀rẹ̀gẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́sọ̀ ó tún ti bíra ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ náà, ó tún ti pọ́ra ẹ̀ sílẹ̀. Ìránṣẹ́ ikú
òun lọmọ yẹn ti ń fọwọ́ kó ẹpọ̀n yẹn. Òun lọmọ yẹn ti ń fọwọ́ kó ẹpọ̀n yẹn.
Hold on.
Well, it is what it is. You heard them, everyone with their divergent views and opinion. I hope that one day we come to conclusion, a good one, a proper conclusion on this justice for Mohbad without any string loose. You know, everything tied together properly as it should be. I think then Mohbad's father will sit back and then the pain of what has happened will then become much. It's not as if he's not getting it, but because of the activity, the back and forth, justice for Mohbad, and he might not still be able to process it all. I wonder what Mohbad's mother is feeling right now with the position that she is in. I mean, the position with Wunmi. and all that is happening. You heard them, they said, oh, they are suspecting that Primeboy has been asked or compelled to agree to accept that he had fought Mohbad and he injured Mohbad. For me, I care less. If Primeboy wants to confess in that way, if that is what it is, let it be. So be it. I care less. It is his business. But I am sure that Primeboy will not come out to say he fought Mohbad. No. They are simply trying to put this narrative out there so as to confuse people and make it appear as if Primeboy, But still, that does not change anything. It doesn't really make any difference at the end of the day. It doesn't really make any difference because the conclusion of the matter will be settled in court. From the report of the police, it will be very, 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 very unusual for the inquest, the coroner, not to probably pass this down to the court, to the proper court. Yes, it will be referred to the court, definitely, because there is nothing else that wants to be established. It will be taken to the court for them to look deep with evidence, which is what the Nigerian police has presented. Even though those cannot be tagged or put as evidence, they simply interviewed Wunmi and interviewed some few people that their stories corroborated. Not really corroborated, they just picked stories here and there, added it one. The most laziest job so far. That's what they did on this Justice for Mohbad. They tagged it together, created a report that sounded, sensible to them, and that's it. Part of the report that is a bit conflicting is the part where they said, oh, Mohbad bled profusely. Then they said Mohbad hit a part of the SUV, and we are kind of thinking, is it the part that he hit that caused or is it the fight and Primeboy did something? So they said both of them fought. Now, no evidence. How can you put that case in court and hope to win? So we are kind of thinking that maybe they've told Primeboy, hey, look, tell them it is true. If you have accepted that you did, then there is a possibility of you being roped, which I think it will not be stupid to do. I don't know what your thoughts are as regards this one. It is a serious issue. It is deep. And a lot of people are talking about it and they want to continuously talk about it. And I think we have to continue to talk about it regardless. The part of Samlary and Wunmi, some persons are saying Samlary is the father of Liam. Some are saying it is the king that is the father. We don't know what is what in this matter anymore. But what we heard from that audio that went viral of the king's sister is this. Samlary and Oba checked Wunmi out. Both of them and many other people that have checked Wunmi out. So what is important to us is that DNA is conducted on Mohbad. Whoever is now the father of that child will now be a case to find out in court. Then Mohbad's father can now begin to accuse whoever he wants to accuse, and such persons will be, investigation will now go on that part of it. Like, okay, let's get DNA done to find out who is the father, and if the father, you have to establish all of this in court. Since the court could give permission for the DNA to be conducted, the inquest, since they could accept and permit that DNA should be conducted based on motive, then after it has been confirmed that that child is not for Mohbad, then the part of motive will be built. That part of it will be built extensively, very deeply. So, well, it is what it is. I don't know what your thoughts are as regards this one. We'll keep our fingers crossed on this journey. Let us see what the DNA will say. All eyes on deck. All eyes on deck. All eyes looking to see what the result of the DNA will be. And most importantly, that there is no manipulation on the results of that DNA. Very important. We have gotten some updates that Wunmi has been settled, sort of, although she would have wanted more. But the journey so far, she feels a bit comfortable. that she has settled herself. We heard that she has gotten money to start business for herself. She wants to be in, I don't know, something that has to do with beauty shop. They said a lot of millions have been buried inside of that one. She has SUV, she has house. So she has sorted that part of her life out because she knows that at the end of the day, the results will be negative and what they were aiming for, they can. So all that they can gather right now, they are settling on it. Shekpeteri knows fully that that child does not belong to Mohbad. That is Wunmi's mentor, that child does not belong to Mohbad. And, it is what it is. It is something that is clear for everybody to see. Everyone can see it, that she's simply trying to harvest from where she did not sow. This is sad. This is bad. This is sad. This is so bad. And the part of the king, like I said, that will come up during the trial. If the king or whoever, Wunmi will be the one to answer for that part. Who is the father of this child? If she says she does not know, that it's a one-night stand, she's not aware of it, she's not sure, it can be anybody, well, they can help her by bringing out certain people that are supposed to be around her, and those people, they can help her to get DNA done through that way. Or they just push her out of the whole thing. I don't know, but someone must answer for the demise of Mohbad. We will see how all of this will be argued in court. They know that the journey of this justice is a delicate one. They know that Wunmi can, she can end up in jail. They know. So they are doing everything to see how far they can go on this matter before the end of the journey. They are saying how far. They are trying to see how much they can bend justice for Mohbad. So they will push to the last, and we are ready for them. The thing about pushing a spring is that when it is allowed to get loose, it will kick whoever it is that is opposing it. That's the truth of it. That's what is going to happen. By the time they are trying to kind of pull their hands away from it, like, okay, all right, that child does not belong to Mohbad, it's okay, let's go. That's when problems will come up on them. It will be a serious issue. It will be a serious issue. And I hope that at that time, at that moment, we will not hear that Wunmi is no longer in Nigeria and that she has escaped. They are looking for her and wanted is placed on her. What are your thoughts about this one? Drop your comments. See you in the next update.